In this video we're going to show you how to remove the upper cylinder and how to remove the air line and the snap ring. It's the same process for the lower cylinder, so we're not going to show you that one. Before you start messing around with the shoebox and even take off the cover, make sure that you unplug it from the wall. Also make sure all the air lines are disconnected. So once you've done that, we can proceed. Now, first thing you want to do is move your crankshaft arm out of the way. Move it out there. Next, we're going to come in and we're going to mark the fitting on the end with a black mark on the outer nut and the inner nut. See that? We've got two black marks right there in line. Now we're going to come in with our 9/16 wrench here, 7/16 wrench here, and we're going to use that to unscrew this fitting. Eventually it will come loose and you should be able to turn it by hand. Make sure you don't remove the mark. Once you've got it loose, what you can do is just pull this back and bend it slightly out of the way. It's soft steel tubing and it can do that. Now we're going to come in to the front, and there is a C-clip right here. We're going to come in with our C-clip pliers. I'm going to get in there. It's a little tricky. Spread it apart. Pays to have good C-clip pliers. Slide it off and leave it on the shaft here. Okay, now that you've got that unhooked, now it's a matter of just grabbing the end and pushing it out the back here. See that? And that's really all there is to it. Now you see that there's a couple of O-rings here. These cause a friction fit into your air block. So when you go to reassemble this now, take just a little smidgen of grease and grease your O-rings very slightly. Just needs a film on there just so it'll slide in kind of nice. Come back in here, slide it in the hole, make sure your piston shaft lines up. Rotate the cylinder around so you can see your mark right here that you made before. Slide it all the way in. Come in with your C-clip now and your C-clip pliers. Spread it open. Get it in the groove. Make sure it snaps in. Everything's good. Now we're going to go here to the fitting, and this is where you want to be careful because these fittings have a limited lifetime. Push the tube back into the fitting and then gently with your finger get this fitting to screw on there and snug it up finger tight. Now again, come in with your wrench, and what you want to do is tighten back around and line those two things back up again. And what you can do is you can spritz a little bit of soapy water on this after you pressurize it and see if it leaks at all. You can do that just with the air line, the 150 psi air line in here. So that's how you remove and then replace your cylinders.